Jerome Ezekiel Cousins is a lightning rod for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings fan base. Half of them believe, half of them just want to hate, and if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. And Jerome Ezekiel Cousins, he went out Sunday against the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers and looked really damn good. Vikings got the win 23-7. He outdueled Aaron Rodgers again, by the way, and he completed 72% of his passes, 277 yards passing, 8.7 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, was only sacked once. Part of that was due to him moving around, buying a little bit more time in the pocket. QBR of 80.7 and a quarterback rating of 118.9. One of the best games that we've seen Kirk Cousins play in a while, and respect. Last year, Kirk was not the issue. He led the team on a number of fourth quarter overtime comebacks, and he was not the issue. Defense was an issue. Offensive line was clearly an issue still. But Kevin O'Connell coming in. Kirk Cousins, the guy. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, the guy. They extended Kirk Cousins, and they're getting some things done, man. I love to see it. And, of course, Fox put out the Cousins versus Rodgers head-to-head. 5 wins versus 4, plus they had 1 tie. Even though that's inaccurate, because it's as inaccurate as Aaron Rodgers was yesterday, except for on the Christian Watson pass. But because they counted the loss to Green Bay last year up at Lambeau, the Sean Mannion debacle. So Kirk is actually 5-3-1 against Aaron Rodgers and the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers, including 4-3-1 in a Viking uniform when he's starting. So yeah, give him some more. That's just the national media just hating on Kirk Cousins for no reason, but whatever. Plus, after the game, a really nice moment. Kirk Cousins giving out some game balls to Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell. Ben Gessling, Star Tribune, go. Cousins presented game balls to Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah today. Late in the game, he said he went over to Ziggy Wolf and asked if he could give O'Connell and Adofo-Mensah the game balls. I believe strongly that everything rises and falls on leadership, he said. It was the first time in his career he's presented the game balls after a win, Cousins said. So Kirk wasn't doing a lot of that with the previous regime. I don't know, man. I don't know. But you may not like it. This is what peak human performance looks like. And the Vikings can win a lot of games with this version of Kirk Cousins, where he played within himself. The offense was schemed up perfectly. Good protection from the offensive line. And Kirk, you can hate on Kirk all you want. He throws a great deep ball. He's also very accurate. He generally has very good placement, allowing his receivers to catch the ball, turn up, and make a play. So the fact that Kevin O'Connell is putting Kirk in the best possible spot. Worked with him before. They did great things, really masking Matthew Stafford last season, accentuating what he does well, hiding what he's deficient at, and they won a Super Bowl. And again, why can't Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips coming from the Rams, why can't they do something similar with Kirk Cousins, especially when you have the best wide receiver in football? You have one of the best red zone wide receivers in the game in Adam Thielen. KJ is a fantastic wide receiver 3. The offensive line is getting their ish together, and you got Dalvin freaking Cook. Why not? Again, someone's got to win the Super Bowl. Why not us? Someone's got to win the NFC. Why not us? Someone's got to win this damn division. Why not us? And I know, given the history and all the national media just hating on and piling on Kirk Cousins, it was a whole uproar this week when Kyle Brandt and Michael Irvin were saying, oh, Kirk Cousins could be MVP. He can. He could be. It's a quarterback award. Justin Jefferson, like a million things have to go right for him to actually get it done. But it's going to happen. Yeah, if Kirk Cousins can cut and paste the way that he played against the Packers for the duration of the schedule, I think that Kirk will actually have a shot. Where putting in a 5,000-yard season, having 40 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, having a quarterback rating 115 plus, Vikings win the division, Vikings win 13 games. He could certainly do that. Plus, we said on our wager, if Cousins wins the regular season MVP, Super Bowl, and Super Bowl MVP, we will get a tramp stamp of, you like that, on our lower back. Well, I mean, that's where tramp stamps go. And, just the cathartic nature of Cousins actually in an offense that's modern. He's actually getting after it. And I do think that Kevin O'Connell should and could be in contention for Coach of the Year. But the fact that it just feels good. It just feels good, where they're actually starting to get some things together. This offense has been less than some of its parts throughout the last couple seasons, the whole run, pass, punt offense, and now they're finally starting to lean into what Kirk Cousins does best. And Cousins respect. He's really improved aspects of his game, including making plays off schedule, like we mentioned. The offensive line, again, respect. Really got some ish together, especially after halftime. They made some adjustments. Kenny Clark, I mean, aside from a pressure or two against Ed Ingram, Kenny Clark basically disappeared. Garrett Bradbury played himself a great game. Ezra was out there just bashing fools, looking for work. And again, the Vikings can win a lot of games with this version of Kirk Cousins. The Vikings can potentially even win a Super Bowl with this version of Kirk Cousins. So I'm going to frickin' around and find out. That's right, man. And it's a long ways away. Week by week, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? The Eagles' defense is going to be tough. And, of course, all the nerves are going to come out. Oh, Kirk can't win on Monday Night Football. Bring it. Bring it, man. But it's exciting. And even the most dour, negative, Debbie Downer Vikings fans, they have to see the potential that this team has. The offense is going to be top 5, top 10 in the league. The defense is going to be getting after the quarterback's ass every single week. The special teams is going to be very aggressive. Greg Joseph and Ryan Wright are doing fantastic things. And Kirk Cousins, like we said, Kirk is a guy who needs things to be nearly perfect around him, but when they are, he can do phenomenal things. And the offensive line, if they're getting themselves uneffed, especially that interior pass blocking, and Kevin O'Connell is scheming these receivers running wide freaking open, Cousins can deliver an accurate ball. They can turn up, get some yardage after the catch, and guess what? Great things can happen. Great things can happen. But like we said, this is a ways off. So we'll focus 1 week at a time. Bring on the Eagles. They ain't ready for this jelly. They ain't ready for this because Kirk Cousins so bootylicious for you, babe. That's all. Your thoughts are thoughts. The Vikings can win a lot of games with this version of Kirk Cousins. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.